For the Miami Heat, a watershed in this franchise. Pat Riley keeping the team together, giving them another chance. Look how close this rivalry is. The most intense rivalry in the NBA, maybe in all of sports. And in the ultimate Game 7 to see who will face Indiana in the Eastern Conference Finals.
For the New York Knicks, it's about their offensive attack. It's about penetration, getting to the hoop, getting to the free throw line. On the defensive end, how are they going to guard Alonzo Mourning? They've been double teaming him. That's been allowing great ball movement for Miami. If Miami gets 22 three-point shot attempts like they got in Game 6, they will most likely win this ball game. They're going to make a greater percentage here at home.
When you look at all of the faces, if you see how serious all of these players are at this point, you know that the ones that have got to win have got to play with some joy, and they've got to be relaxed. We got to see some smiles come from someone before this game is all over. They're all dialed in, and we're ready for tip-off.
Veteran officiating crew, Dick Bavetta, Bennett Salvatore, and Dan Crawford to call today's Game 7. And we want everything to be just right. And Dan Crawford has ordered a little extra.
Can't let the guy go the other way. You have to turn him into the help. Beautiful back cut.
Latrell Sprewell gets Ewing, who puts it in, and Larry Johnson initiated the.
He says he hasn't gotten any worse, and he has not taken any shots in that foot during the course of this series.
Ewing attacking. 2 to shoot. Sprewell got it away and hit. New York is 0 for 2.
P.J. Brown's job is to live off of what the other guys do. He's the open jump shot guy, the cleanup guy, and once they get going, life becomes very easy for him. Sprewell.
And that's the way to get to the basket and eventually.
Official website of NBC Sports.
Those jumpers are going down.
Mourning has hit 7 of his first 10 shots. 40 seconds left. Opening quarter. Game 7. Sprewell. Pull-up shot is good. Latrell Sprewell.
Jump shot other than Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway.
You know, it's a 9-point game for the New York Knicks, and they have to take heart in the fact that they've been down before and they can come back. Sprewell staying in that medium range area is going to be a big problem to control for the Miami Heat.
Sprewell's hit 3 of 5. That characteristic fall-away jump shot.
I think Riley should leave Alonzo Mourning in for 48 minutes today.
Boeing misses a 3 and can be the rebound. And the beginnings of one of those Miami droughts starting to creep in.
They've gone away from Mourning.
And New York will take a timeout.
They got somebody down. They got Latrell Sprewell down in this corner, and that is not a good sign for New York.
Sprewell was actually hidden by the crowd. Helped to his feet and making his way to the New York bench. Miami by 7. Game 7, Latrell Sprewell shaken up just before that timeout. Here's what happened. Bruce Bowen attempting the 3. Sprewell lunges at him. They get their legs tangled up, and Sprewell goes flying into the photographers. Almost went face down. Here it is again. Sprewell lunges, tangles up with Bowen, and goes head first into the photographer's row. And holding his ear as he makes his way. Otis Thorpe on the floor for Miami, replacing Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's first break.
Sprewell, explosive flash to the ball. Keep Mourning in the hole.
And 1 for Latrell Sprewell.
That never would have happened if the league's leading shot blocker had been out there instead of sitting on the bench.
Well, at some point, you know, you have to give Mourning a little bit of a breather. He's also a guy that gets clustered fouls. He'll get 1, 2, 3. He'll take himself out of the game. So try to get by.
Take Larry Bird out. Why are they taking on for Mourning?
Anthony Carter bricks a shot. Yes, we're in the drought.
Pray for rain. Where's the twitch?
Allen Houston with his first bucket of the game, and New York has closed within 2.
But now they have to have a go-to guy, and they got Hardaway and Mourning on the bench at the same time. Where's Mashburn?
But Pat Riley said, you know, we got to do it as a team, so these guys have got to deliver something. Carter trying to beat him with penetration.
Wild, erratic, flailing.
Here's Sprewell. Pulls up and scores to tie the game at 29. Everybody that's surprised raised their hand.
Pat Riley says timeout. I've seen enough of this. He has only himself to blame. He takes his 3 guys out. They lose their whole league.
New York in the midst of a 9-0 run. Allen Houston, if he can get on track, that would be good news for New York fans.
Anthony Carter just throws one away. The heady play by Kurt Thomas to keep it alive, and Sprewell hot as can be. 9-0 run for New York.
And remember Latrell Sprewell in Game 5 against the San Antonio Spurs when he just put the Knicks on his back and said, guys, I'm going to keep us in this game. I'm not going to let us get too far away. That's what he's done here in the second.
0 for 5.
Mashburn has been taking some real tough shots. He can get better shots than that, particularly when he's being defended by Allen Houston.
We're seeing hesitation by Jamal Mashburn.
Sprewell for 3. Latrell Sprewell was 16.
A lot of dribbling.
All by Chris Childs, who now puts up the shot. And it was a bad-looking shot. Marley with the outlet to Carter. He has Mashburn.
Nice.
Blocked by Sprewell. And then
it should have been a dunk. Sprewell from nowhere.
Well, that is the energy that Mourning had, and Sprewell has gotten it back, and he is relentless attacking.
Nice ball fake. Got Mashburn off the floor and put in his 18th 2. New York has Larry Johnson, Latrell Sprewell, Patrick Ewing. There's the shot up and good to open the second half by Sprewell, who continues.
The last guy down, and that allows Mourning to just clog up the middle. 10 on the clock for Houston.
Why did they get double team then?
3-pointer good by Charlie Ward.
Well, Pat Riley says timeout. That's not even catching the ball. He's got to break the play and come out and receive it. He needs touches more than anything else, Mashburn.
Sprewell dishes to Ewing, pulls up, and when the Warriors, be they Knicks or Heat, come to the floor.
Sprewell each and every time for Van Gundy.
Penetrates, kicks it out to Childs for 3. Big shot. Chris Childs, a 3-pointer. Miami, the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Tom Hammond, Bill Walton, Steve Snapper Jones, Jim Gray. It's been a seesaw game. It's gone back and forth. Miami has the upper hand now as Chris Childs, 5 fouls, back in. Mashburn bulls his way in and misses a wild shot. Bodies everywhere. Mashburn still not down court. It's an advantage for the Knicks, 5 on 4. Now Mashburn recovers. Ewing.
That's all you need right there. Somebody to
his back. How tough is this guy?
Knicks can take the lead this possession.
P.J. Brown, and that might be it for P.J. Brown on the screen.
Sprewell with body English. First point since the first minute of the second half for Latrell Sprewell. He notches them 2. A minute 40 and counting.
They're trying to go pick and roll so they can get a shot for
Tim Hardaway with a 3-pointer. Bad shooting stretch or not, Hardaway of his last 13, but they are clutch, and he's given the Heat a 1-point lead.
Plenty of time for the New York Knicks, and they're coming inside to Ewing.
And Ewing with a jam as Alonzo Mourning, for some reason, gambled and went over the top. Neither team has a timeout. Ward to Childs, and that's it. For the 3rd straight season, New York has eliminated Miami in a deciding game. The final score today in Game 7, New York 83 and Miami 82.